Welcome
Garfield,
back.
Garfield.
Garfield?
Roman Polanski.
Garfield.
The Garfield podcast.
Mm.
Hold on. Welcome to the Three Grandmas podcast. We're back again for another episode of Yapping about movies. We're still on our David Lynch train. So this was my choice this week. We've got a few to go, but I think we're going to have a bit of a gap before our next David Lynch film because we've got guests for the next 4 weeks in a row.
I don't know what next week. But don't we have an open Saturday? I know we have
Nope.
Friday. Oh, that
Nope.
the Fridays or the Saturdays the Friday.
No.
One
We
battle
got
after
two.
another?
We got two guests next week. So we got one battle after another on Friday,
Oh, right.
and then we've got Jake Sumboon on Saturday.
Do we know his movie?
I do know his movie. I'm going to reveal it later.
Okay, thank you.
But this week we've got a few David Lynch films to go. This film, Lost Highway. We've got Wild at Heart with Nicolas Cage.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. We've got Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, and Inland Empire. And Dune.
Dune, that's right.
And Dune, yeah.
Yeah. And Dune.
Indubitably.
Inland Empire is like 3 hours long.
Yes, and
That's
it's his final
crazy.
film. Yeah. We'll see how a 3-hour David Lynch film goes. But the third season of Twin Peaks is basically a 27-hour movie. So I mean, he's not shy of having long run times. I mean, I think literally one of his most famous quotes is "Who gives a shit how long a scene is?"
I love that.
It's such a good quote.
Bad boy.
Like,
he's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. He doesn't like taking.
This is his most metal movie too.
Yeah.
Wasn't this movie metal as fuck?
Yes.
It's metal AF is what they would say.
Okay, good.
Had a lot of the soundtrack was obviously heavily influenced by Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails.
Did I hear Rammstein?
Marilyn Manson.
Rammstein.
Wasn't that Nine Inch Nails? Wasn't that Trent Reznor, Marilyn Manson co-op, and then also the David Bowie track?
David Bowie as well. Yeah, there's a Lou Reed track as well.
Was Twiggy in this movie?
Twiggy, yes, he was.
I thought so.
Twiggy was there too.
I thought that was Twiggy.
Yeah, this movie, I mean, it's also a bit, like, retroactively controversial, because I don't think these people were, because of some of the people that's in this movie, but I don't think they were, like, controversial at the time, besides Marilyn Manson.
My favorite phrase, cards on the table. I don't know what the hell this movie was about. I'm just going to throw that out there right now.
That was your...
I have some ideas about that.
That's your thesis?
Yeah, that's my thesis.
You know what? I think that the thing about film noir is that it's never about anything except for the stereotypes, the characters, the you have to have certain types of characters, but the meaning is the setup, right? The ingenue, the criminal mastermind, underground part, like all of those elements are in there. And so it's like what is an Esther Williams musical water thing mean, right? It doesn't mean anything, but you have to have certain things to make it an Esther Williams water musical thing with the production and the diving and like, what does it mean? It doesn't, it's just, that's what it is, right? And I think that's what he does with these film noir ones, which I think Eraserhead had more stuff that had meaning in it, and he may not even realize it, but I don't think this one had meaning other than this narrative and the noir.
I think it had some, but I felt like I watched two movies. Are we on the same boat there? I felt like I watched two movies, one after the other, that were like loosely connected. It kind of felt like Death Proof. Have you seen Tarantino's Death Proof? It's it's essentially it's like a slasher film, but the weapon is a car essentially, But the way that narrative plays out is you have one story from start to finish, and then a new story starts. And then you have the second story from start to finish. And that's how this film felt. It felt until the
genre is the meaning. The genre is the meaning. Like Grindhouse is the meaning of the Robert Rodriguez Tarantino double shot, right? And the meaning of this is noir, right? What's the meaning?
Yeah, that's the framework that it's using. But so I think we should just talk about the first story before it kind of goes off the rails and switches into the second narrative. The first narrative is Bill Pullman, he's living with his wife, and they start receiving videotapes in the mail.
Yeah.
Of their apartment being filmed.
Hello.
of their apartment being filmed.
Lenny and Squiggy.
Yes, exactly.
Or remember Lenny and Squiggy? Hello. That's this guy. It's Lenny.
Yeah.
It's Squiggy all grown up.
Put together in one person.
Lenny's not here anymore. Lenny's in the trunk of the car, and there's blood leaking out the bottom of it.
I mean, Bill Pullman, he plays a jazz musician, and he works at night. Like
that
plays
jazz solo was.
It's interesting.
Listen, if you're an avant-garde tenor
loud.
saxophone killer, then you're gonna have displaced. Like you're gonna wake up in someone else's body sometimes, and that's what happens in this movie.
That was quite the experience of watching that.
He's trying to be
solo.
John Coltrane, but like you wouldn't have a John Coltrane solo in a club like that, right? Like
the music didn't. The back music didn't match what he was playing. It was all over the place.
Well, I mean,
it was so
you know that song, the national anthem by Radiohead.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of that type avant-garde where they on purpose have 4 different time signatures and they're trying to do it like a gear thing. So like you're trying to look at it like a mosaic instead of like just the part you're used to looking at, and it sounds cacophonous.
Yeah. So essentially he's married to this woman, her name, but played by Patricia Arquette. Patricia Arquette. She's what was her
Patricia
name?
Arquette, David's sister, Rosanna Arquette's sister.
It wasn't Alice. Alice was the second Patricia Arquette. The first
Renee.
one.
Renee.
Her name was Renee. Yeah, her name is Renee.
Right. She's the dark-haired one.
Yes, she's
very subtle and subdued. She's very kind of like Ice Queen. Like she's kind of like, okay, Gary, we'll look at the videotape now.
Yeah, like the very intro of the film, he gets a not a call, but the intercom of his apartment. He gets a buzz, and it says Dick Laurent. Dick Laurent is dead.
Yeah.
And he has to do his show that night, and he tells his wife, "Oh, I have to go." And his wife says, "Yeah, I'll just be in bed, and you wake me up if you want to when you get home.
Wake me up
So
before
after
you go."
Yeah, and after he finishes his show, he calls the apartment. And he has like 4 phones in his apartment, and they're all ringing, and no one picks up. And then he gets home, and his wife is still in bed, or is lying in bed. So there's kind of like a sort of like, where was she? Was she at home or not? And you can tell that he's kind of pissed off about it. And it's like, it's all about paranoia.
And his brain is going.
And he also, when they sleep together, he takes it out on her. Sort of like he seems really pissed, and he's like, it's almost like he's marking his territory, sort of like you're mine.
It didn't feel like a real sexual encounter because it felt so clinical. It felt like a commercial. It felt like a perfume ad, right? Because it was like everything was perfectly placed compared to the other scenes in the movie and the other film that we saw during this movie where there was real passion, right? So I kind of noted that.
Yeah, and I love when he finishes early, and she
excuse me, JC,
and she pats him on the back, like that shot of her hand patting on the back. She's like, "It's okay, it's okay." Is very famous. Boy. It's
little
like,
bro.
Yeah, it's like, it's okay.
Little
it's
bro
okay.
him.
Yeah, it's like it's a very famous shot of like expressing emasculation, essentially.
If I ever heard that, it's okay. I'm
okay.
I'm packing.
You're done.
It in. I'm done.
You're out.
I'm out. The whole thing. I'm done. I'm setting fire to everything. I'm out of there.
Oh boy.
Can't come back from that.
Lucky you don't have those issues, right?
Why would you bring that up?
But
it's okay.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. None of this makes any sense to me. I'm a fucking. It's just like a fucking machine that constantly is awake. It's like a gear. I don't know. It's like a dinosaur, an ancient dinosaur that survived the Mayan Yucatan Peninsula comet that destroyed all the other dinosaurs, and it lived subterraneanly, and then it just emerged from the Pacific Rim, and it entered my soul, and it became part of my body. And it's like a mech, right? And it never stops, and it never gets tired. It has no like compassion, but I have to tame it, and I'm like, and it's always escaping, and I have to go and get it. So that's what I'm like. I don't know what this whole I'm sorry, honey, you didn't, shooting dust and stuff. I don't know what that means. When you go, I'm done now.
We're all doing
Mommy, I'm done. Can I have
faces
more
right
milk?
now. Is that what we're doing?
Bobby,
really
I'm done.
don't
Can I have more milk now? Bobby's milk is all I like to drink.
Oh my God. What are you doing?
You opened a portal and I entered it.
You did open it.
You opened it, and you know I'm going to go all the fucking way. And so here we are.
I was just trying to talk about this movie.
He's not dipping a toe in. He just cannonball right in there.
I love the scene after he comes home and she's like lying in bed, and he's like, did she, like, obviously he's thinking like, where was she when the phone call? I love when they wake up the next morning and they're talking about the tape player that's not the tape player, the tape that's arrived in the mail. But there's so much like underlying tension, like where were you last? Like he's obviously pissed off at her, and she doesn't want to answer him. No, I'm talking about the morning after. The morning after he comes home after his jazz session.
I just think they don't get along. I just think that they're like in a fucking
I think they got
relationship
along
that doesn't have any fucking passion behind it anymore, and they're like going through the shit. Goes to get the newspaper, and they live in a museum. Essentially, it doesn't feel like a lived-in place. It's very clinical.
Right. Yes, yeah, I love the design of that apartment.
Very postmodern.
Very, very clean and clinical, and just not a lot of character at all. Yeah.
Picasso.
And I'm pretty sure the geography of the place doesn't make sense either. Like, there's the living room, right? And there's the living room, and she walks into the bedroom, like, which is right next to the living room. But then later on, when they're in the bedroom, he exits the bedroom, and there's like a long hallway that doesn't lead into the living room. So like the actual geography of the house doesn't make sense at all.
Because in Los Angeles, you have to understand every room is built with a Satan worship room. Like every home. Like I have one in the bungalow, and we go there to do our spells and try to get into the entertainment business. And so that's a portal that they walk through to do these dark, macabre rituals.
Yeah, I was going to move to LA, but the houses I found, they didn't have any Satan worshiping rooms. I can't do that.
All the good vortices are closed. Yeah. Like all the good minions have crawled out of the best portal. Yeah. Like we have a real problem. JC, like you got to get out here.
You got to join the party.
You got to have a look.
I'm going to sacrifice you as soon as you hit LAX. That's what we do here. We're going to put you out and put you in.
I hope not. I'd like to live.
Yes, I am. No, it's for Hail Satan. You can't get mad if I tell you we're going to do it, and then we do it, right?
That's why is that why we end the show like that every time?
Hail Satan.
Yeah.
Hail Satan. But yeah, and then they start receiving more tapes, and the next one's inside their living room. It goes into their bedroom, and it's like watching them. It's like that. It's like that Kanye West music video that he did.
Okay, but there's the party where he encounters the guy, right? And then they have the final tape, right? So like that's an important sequence, right?
Yeah,
this is at the party.
Yeah, but before that,
you know me, right? Yeah, I'm in your house, and then he has the cell phone. Like, what is the phone thing? What is that all about?
That's a famous.
I don't know yet. Yeah. It's very famous. Yeah. But what I wanted to say is, I love those two detectives that they
all the detectives are great,
and they're asking him about their marriage and shit. Like, and what did he say? Why don't you have why don't you like video cameras? And they're just like prying instead of like trying to solve the actual problem.
Well, he's like,
Like,
"Do you have a video camera?" And then she goes, "No, he hates him." But his reaction makes it seem like he does have one. He's like,
Of course he has one. It's L.A.
up to the side, and then he's like, "I like to remember things as I think they happened instead of actually happening."
But I think but I also think he's hiding the fact that he knows his wife does adult films.
So
she's
an actor.
She's an actor. She's she works for, at least I think she works for Dick Laurent. Is that
Dick
right?
Laurent.
Because,
Dick Laurent, and then he has the guy with the pencil mustache, is like the director of the porn.
The director, yeah.
He just lives in a cocaine house and slings dick.
What was his name? Paul Massey?
He goes to the club. I think that actor
is Paul Massey.
He got the worst thing in this movie.
I think he's named Paul Massey.
He was
Massey. Sorry, Michael.
I would have loved to seen Matt Dillon play his role, and I wanted to see. Yeah,
Bill Pullman in this movie, like when he first showed up, like it felt like he wanted to cast Kyle MacLachlan, but he didn't get him because he has the same chin, right? Yeah, or Kyle, they had a falling out or something.
Bill Pullman though,
but he's great. Yeah, he's really good.
Have you ever seen that Bill Pullman movie where he's the father of two boys and the mother dies, and then he believes
Independence Day?
No, and then he believes that there's demons in the world and they have to go out and murder them all, and they're just regular people. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Oh, it's a banger. He convinces his kids that all these demons are like secretly dressed as humans, and they go murder them. It's like a serial killer movie. Yeah, he's like cocked, right? And so he convinces his kids that we have to go get these bad guys because they're really demons. Look it up. It's really cool.
It's like a great movie. What's it called?
It's a Bill Pullman movie. Okay. I'll find it. Hold on.
Yeah, find it. That's crazy.
Come on.
Is it Mr. Wrong with Ellen DeGeneres? Is that what it is?
No. But he does give a really good speech in Independence Day.
One of the best.
It's one of the best. But what was I going to say? This
that
movie,
you thought Kyle MacLachlan was supposed to be in it.
Yeah, I feel like he was supposed to be the Bill Pullman character, but I don't know, he had scheduling conflicts or something. Couldn't make it for David this time. But no, Bill Pullman does a really good job. I really like.
It's Bill Paxton.
Everyone gets Bill Pullman, Bill Paxton mixed up.
Talking about, but listen, Bill Paxton's Frailty is fire. Watch 2001's Frailty if you're interested in human demon hybrids.
Okay.
It's a banger. Okay, I'm sorry,
that
JC.
Sounds awesome.
It's really good.
It's a
banger.
Good.
It's one of my favorite, like 2001. It's like mid, it's just like a cool movie. It's just
a movie. Little, this movie, yeah.
What else has Bill Pullman done? Is this like his this in Independence Day?
No, I thought it was Bill Paxton this whole old day.
Is this in Independence Day? His two like big ones, and then after that, it's
let me get a little
what else
list up.
Spaceballs. Is it Spaceballs?
Yeah,
I need to watch Spaceballs.
The Serpent and the Rainbow,
Casper,
Malice with Alec Baldwin, The Grudge, Brain Dead Surveillance. He was in Independence, Spaceballs, Zero Effect, Sleepless in Seattle, A League of Their Own.
It's also funny that
he goes down. He was in.
Who is he? A League of Their Own.
Was
he the husband?
Shock, LBJ.
It's funny that he's career. It's funny that he's married to Patricia Arquette in this movie because he looks a little bit like David Arquette. I feel like. Am I wrong?
Yes. I don't think so. I think David Arquette's shy. He's a big boy. David Arquette's like 6'3".
He's just got that face. I don't know, man. He's got those eyes. But yeah, this movie's hard to talk about because
I don't think so.
Like I feel like so much of this movie to me is like underlying tension, like throughout the whole thing. Because I'm just feeling a lot of like tension and paranoia throughout the film, and I don't know how much.
Let's talk about the switch. The Freaky Friday when the body switch.
The Freaky Friday.
The Freaky Friday.
Like he's like
we gotta talk
essentially
about why he switches though. Like
okay, well you're going on like it's too hard to talk about what happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, what happens is they go to that party and they meet Robert Blake, and he's this creepy dude. He looks like Dracula. Like he's just. Is he wearing a coat? He's just wearing all black, and he's like face is completely
clearly a vampire to me.
Yeah. He even talks about like you invited me in. Yeah, it's like very
right. He does say that,
coded.
like, I am not it's like not my custom to go where I'm not required or some shit.
Where
Like
I'm not
Yeah.
invited. Yeah.
Or not invited.
But before that, he has a dream of his wife that with Robert Blake's face or the mystery man's face is like a jump scare. And then he meets him at the party. It was like, ew. Meets him at the party.
Well, do you know Robert Blake's fucking backstory, right? He's
no
been
idea.
alleged that his second wife was shot and killed while he was sitting in their parked car after having dinner in a restaurant. Blake was arrested in September 2002 and charged with multiple counts of murder and 2 counts of solicitation of murder and 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder. The prosecution asserted Blake had tried to hire hitmen to kill his wife. These men, Gary McClarty and Ronald Duffy Hamilton, came forward as witnesses. The idea of a conspiracy might have arranged for someone to kill his wife, blah, blah, blah. And then,
okay, so bad guy.
But skip to the best part.
was he found guilty? I don't remember.
No, he wasn't. I don't think.
Not guilty, right?
Yeah.
And then they
Not
got him
guilty.
in civil court.
Oh, they got him in civil court?
That's not the best part. The best part's coming out.
Okay, what's the best part?
The best part was hold on. Let me Google it.
Well,
listen.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Anyway, he shows up in this movie. And obviously, that happened.
And this was before he was arrested. No, this was going on while he was calling people to have his wife cooked. And like, it's funny.
When was his wife murdered? Was it before or after this film?
Before.
Before?
No,
this is 97.
2001 was when she died.
Oh, okay.
So this happened
and this is
after.
97. Yeah. So he wasn't bad guy yet, but he bad guy after.
He was
movie.
a shady guy for a long time. There's a documentary about him.
Post bad guy.
He was always. I think he booked him because he was a shady guy. Like
David
he booked
Lynch
a lot of shady guys in this movie from Hollywood.
Yes, it seems like it.
Right?
Yeah, I mean Marilyn Manson was not a good guy. Probably.
Well, he's barely in the movie. He's in one fucking scene.
Yeah,
and they kill him.
Nobody knew who the fuck he was back then either. That's just like a Jesus Christ superstar. Like he barely had a fucking no knowledge. So he put him in there because it was a creepy, weird vibe and the aesthetic.
Oh, thanks, Taz. Thanks. He likes my cut. Welcome.
Oh shit! What's up, Taz?
What's up, Taz?
What about my cut?
I want to ask something because you know that scene where the cabin, like they show it twice, where the cabin's on fire. And it's like it goes backwards and reforms. That shot, and this is related to Marilyn Manson. That shot reminds me so much of like the Donda Kanye West listening party. Like stadium performance.
Oh
where the building's on fire.
Yeah.
Did you steal that from this?
Probably
Marilyn Manson. Do you reckon? Like it looks exactly like that.
Well, no, wait,
I haven't seen it.
He was really close with Marilyn Manson for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I feel like there's a connection there.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
Marilyn Manson just stole the idea from David Lynch and said, "Hey, Kanye, you do this.
Got this idea for you.
Got this idea. You do this." But obviously in real life, he couldn't do it backwards, so David Lynch wins.
Yeah.
Kanye 0, Lynch 1.
Damn.
I don't know
Score's
why.
actually 7-2.
But yeah, so he meets Robert Blake at the party. They have a phone call. Like he says,
It was sick in
"Where
features this look."
Oh my god. And he says, "I'm at your house," and he's like, "You're crazy, man. Like you're talking crazy."
Beretta? Was that Robert Blake? He was in a detective show called Beretta where he had a big parrot and he had a muscle car and he would it was kind of like Kojak except for short, pale people.
What?
Yeah, Beretta.
I think you're right.
Bro, you have to learn about Robert Blake, dog. He's goated. He had a long career before this.
This is the only thing I know him from.
There's a good documentary about it. I'll have to find the name of it.
Does it go into the bad stuff?
Everything.
As well?
All
good.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. It's all the whole thing.
But
it's really good.
He's so creepy in this movie. And at first I thought he had his hair slicked back, but no, it's just shaved. It's like black hair, but it's just shaved. But no, I found that scene really just like unnerving when he calls him and he's like, I'm at your house, you invited me in.
Shaved eyebrows are great too. I love the shaved eyebrows. That really adds a fucking crazy level to
but
your
the dialogue in that scene was so like jarring because he's like, "Damn it, fucking triggered the thing. He's like, how did you do that? And then he's like, where he goes, how did you do that? And he goes, ask him or ask me, whatever. And he's like, how did you do that?
It reminds me of that scene with the cowboy in Mulholland Drive where he's like, do you want me to ask about the thing?
Yeah.
Right? It's the same vibe. Like he's trying, these guys come up to him and they're like very much characters. And the other guys are like David Lynch, like standard, like straight men or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they're just like, okay. It's funny.
But yeah, and so he goes home, and he doesn't find anyone at his apartment. There's like lights in the second floor, like coming through the window.
I think it's a reflection. Is that the reflection of the car lights that like?
No, it was inside.
Oh, that they're in there. Oh, fuck,
it was inside the building. And then he went in, and there was no one there. And then he has like a bad dream, or he wakes up and he walks outside of his room. Renee's like, Renee says his name was Fred. Fred, come back. Fred, come back. And then he watches a tape. Like he receives another tape, and he watches it, and his wife is like torn to pieces, and he's like kneeling around his wife, like he's got blood all over him, and he's arrested and sent to prison for life. Not for life, for the death sentence for killing his wife. And then the switch happens. He starts having really bad headaches. He asks him for aspirin, and the doctor doesn't give a fuck about him. He just gives him some pills. And
Henry Rollins is one of the prison guards.
Yes. For some reason.
I like Henry. I think he's a good actor. He does those little jobs well. Like I believe he was a prison guard. He did a good job, you know?
I didn't even recognize that it was Henry Rollins. Like, it just...
Well, that's good, right? Isn't that what acting is supposed to be?
Yeah. And then he turns into this kid, played by... his name's Pete, played by Balthazar Getty.
Balthazar's a crazy name.
Sexy
crazy
Balthazar.
Name. And then they let him go because he's not the guy that they picked up. And then the rest of the movie is...
but you're like skipping over a lot of this shit because what happens is that he's transported into another body. They both switch, but like this is the thing, like he goes into Balthazar's existence.
But he doesn't because he remembers Eddie.
I think he's trying to... I'm still confused
Pete,
too.
Yeah, it's still Pete though, because he remembers.
Right? But
Eddie.
Then he doesn't go to Bill Pullman's body either. He just or do they converge?
They just swap bodies. But
This is the time when David Lynch was really into Buddhism and transcendental meditation too, and he has this whole other career. Well, not career, but like life path where he talks about meditation a lot. And I put some of those videos up in the Three Grandmas. And so like a lot of that to me is like they believe in like astral projection and like you can switch souls and like maybe he's trying to talk about Tibetan Buddhism or some I don't know what he's trying to say there.
Hank Hankston, welcome, first time chatter.
Welcome, Hank.
He says it's even creepier knowing he's about to kill his wife, as in Robert Blake he's referring to, like after the movie. It's very it's very eerie.
And why would you say this guy is creepy? This guy is not creepy at all. What is creepy about him? Because he likes cameras.
What's weird is wasn't there a weird thing last time with Mulholland Drive where Jennifer Syme died in a car crash, and that like exact thing was depicted in the movie as well. Isn't that bizarre? Like, what is?
Are you saying David Lynch is killing all these people IRL? Because I would believe that.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm saying that life is imitating art for some reason.
That's just Hollywood, baby.
What's this one imitating?
Well, the wife is getting killed, and then it's like
Robert Blake.
Yeah, and then Robert Blake.
And there's an underground satanic porno ring.
So apparently, everything that Fred goes through in this movie is under the label of psychogenic fugue.
Oh shit! I love a psychogenic fugue.
Did Lynch say that?
I cannot reveal my sources.
Psychogenic fugue.
It was David Lynch. So psychogenic fugue, he talked about it and he explained what it was. It was like a layman's term, so I had to look it up because I didn't understand what the hell he's saying. But he said that's everything that Fred's going through. He specifically said it.
But Pete, is Pete the same guy? Because I don't know.
So the definition of what psychogenic fugue is, which is now known as dissociative fugue.
Yeah. The fugue. It's a fugue.
It makes sense. Kind of makes sense with the movie. So since it's a rare psychiatric condition characterized by reversible amnesia regarding one's identity, often accompanied by unexpected travel or wandering. In some cases, individuals may assume a new identity and be unable to recall personal information from before the onset of symptoms.
But it doesn't make sense.
Why is he in a different body? Because the prison guards are like, that's a different human guy. Right? That's the thing, right?
And everyone refers him to Pete. But then he turns back into him when he
had that fugue state, and he also disassociated himself into another body.
Well, I don't think at this point, after watching Mulholland Drive, it makes me think that is he going into the sort of dream logic thing again, where it's not really it's not set in stone. There's not actually logic to it. It's more.
I think
it's more conveying ideas and conveying feelings and feelings of emasculation, paranoia,
transcendentalism is a theme in this movie.
And just kind of the
disconnectedness of the body and the mind and the soul is the transcendental thing that David Lynch likes to talk about. And so he'll often have his characters float out of their bodies and float into another body. And I think, or they'll have the dream sequences, and these are all he kind of believes in the bardo, right? The middle realm, when Buddhists believe when you pass away, you go to the bardo pond or the bardo, and you kind of chill there until you're put into another body.
What was kind of interesting to me though is when I was watching the first half of the movie, I was going through it and I'm like, this is the darkest David Lynch film by
it's
far.
Metal as fuck.
Yeah, there was no overlaying joy or overlaying sort of happiness that was going on. It was all just dark.
There's a little slapstick. The one when they had the car chase, I think he was trying to play that for comedy. He sped up the film instead of having a real car chase or something, and it looked really fucking.
That's in the second half, right? Yeah. I was referring to the first half, but then when it switches,
the first half's all depressing.
Just completely.
That could be the dream world though, because that place seemed even less real than the place that Pete and his beautiful girlfriend lived in, who I want to talk about later. Who's the star? He
fumbled so bad. Pete fumbled so bad.
What was her name? Sheila.
Sheila. Yeah.
Sheila. Listen, it's not your fault. Okay, he didn't know any better. He got an older cougar. What happened is a cougar captured your cub.
A blonde
and that happens in the wild sometimes. And next thing you know, they make him murder somebody and steal.
David Lynch, he's obsessed with those. David Lynch, he's obsessed with those blondes. I tell you what. But
I think he's just like boobs, bro. I think he just likes boobs because all of his movies are just. There's got to be 3 or 4 boob shots, right?
Yeah, but what I wanted to say is immediately after Pete is revealed or it enters the picture, we see the white picket fence suburbia that we saw at the start of Blue Velvet. He's sitting back, he looks into the backyard of the other home. It's got it's kids' toys and everything.
Gary Busey's great in this too.
Hi, Doc. Welcome in. I miss you too.
Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in.
What a king.
Can I get a shout out for Gary Busey too in this performance? He has that great scenes. I think he really does a nice job.
I wonder if they said, Gary, we're gonna need you to not talk for
tone it down, Gary.
4 lines.
Just that scene where he's
when he moved him, they didn't talk. I was so surprised.
I'm like, let's go. That was a good one, Gary. Perfect take, Gary.
He's a rambler. Man. He's a rambler.
No, that was the kind of the housing development I grew up in. That's a very typical California middle class streets, right? That's essentially where I.
And it was clearly meant to be a juxtaposition to the really barren, not lived in apartment that Bill Pullman lived in. So that's what I kind of feel what the film's going for again is that kind of light and dark juxtaposition. But then his story starts getting sort of the underlying dread and the underlying tension with because he meets Patricia Arquette's second character, but we don't know if they're different characters. Like at the end, they're kind of revealed to be the same person.
Are
but
they
her
though?
name's
Well,
she's not in the
photo,
photograph.
She's like, I'm
anymore.
this
She is.
one.
In the picture, they're both in there.
But then
Well,
at
I
the
thought they were
end,
sisters.
when
I
the
thought they were
detective,
twins or some shit.
no,
Maybe
but
they're
then
twins.
but then the detective at the end picks up the photo, and it's only
Oh,
like Alice isn't in the picture anymore. It's only Renee in the picture. Yeah, so it's like it's really confusing. Are they the same person or not?
Well, I love her. The character of, is it Rose? Is that her name? Right?
Alice.
I'm sorry,
Alice
because
Wakefield.
like she pulls into the garage and like she finds that kid and she's looking at him. He thinks that she's falling in love with him, of course, but she's not. She's like, "Oh, you'll do for Patsy. That's perfect for what I like." And also, I'll catch some young dick on the side for a month, and then we'll try it, and then I'll just dispose of you, right?
But
and
that's
her vibe.
So,
that's Cougar Jam.
Yeah,
she
but
plays
she
him like
plays
a fiddle.
it so genuinely.
She plays it like a fiddle. Well, because she's enjoying it too. She can enjoy it and like do the evil, right?
Which is to me really interesting for David Lynch, because in
Femme Fatale,
in Twin Peaks, you have the two actresses playing the brunette and the blonde. Cheryl Lee's playing Maddie and Laura Palmer. And Laura Palmer is a genuine person. Like, she gets up to some mischief, but she's a genuinely nice person and genuinely like caring soul. Like a lot of the point
from hell.
Yeah, a lot of the point is she's got underlying stuff. But I feel like this is the first time that we've seen a femme fatale from David Lynch that is genuinely, genuinely not circumvents, but
it's a demon.
Circumcision.
Not a demon. but genuinely is like false in the way she presents herself to the other characters. Like, this feels like the first time he's doing that, which I find really interesting and really weird. And I'm not sure what he's trying to say.
Well, it's empowering too, because women can be baddies too as well, right? And like, they don't have to have a secret soft side. Maybe she's just a hard, cold fucking bitch with a beautiful body, and she knows how to use it, and she's gonna get what she needs because she maybe got fucking beat up as a kid, and maybe she learned from these gangsters that she hangs out with. That's the way you have to do it.
Mm-hmm. And then they have and then they make a point of the fact that she enjoys kind of being subservient and subdued by Mr. Eddie, right? Like, they make a point of that.
Meow meow, it's me.
Meow meow, it's me.
That's how I answer the phone now. Meow meow, it's me.
Meow meow, it's me. And I feel like that is just, it's just odd. It's a heel turn for David Lynch, in my opinion.
Love a heel turn.
Love a heel turn. But at the same time, I feel like Renee is...
Who do you think David Lynch is in this character? I think he's Bill Pullman.
Yeah, 100%.
He wants to be Balthazar, and that's his, like, what the cool guys were like when he was growing up, in his projection, I feel like. Especially that scene when he's on the date with Sheila, right? Because that's like a classic romanticized necking scene from the 50s or whatever, but like taken to the 90s with the boobs and everything. But at the same time, like, he's not that cool. He's the avant-garde jazz tenor saxophone player who is in a cold relationship and probably doesn't emote as much as he should, right? I feel like he's definitely Bill Pullman in this, right?
Do you feel like he feels like that way in his life currently?
I think so.
But then it's almost like he's talking to himself. Like, when it switches to the young character, it's almost like he's saying, "This wouldn't be better for you." You know what I mean? Like sure, it, like, on the surface it looks nice. You have the white picket fences and everything, and you got the beautiful girlfriend, but
Richard Pryor is the garage owner.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's also a fucking dream, right? Because all these weird characters start showing up. Everyone can recognize Richard Pryor in the 90s.
Our boy Jack Nance is back.
I love seeing him. Yeah,
he's so good. And he's just so, he always does this.
I
with
like
his
that
eyes.
song.
Like, I like that song, and that was the jazz that was playing earlier, on the radio. Yeah, very confusing movie. Like there's a lot of puzzle pieces, like or a lot of chess pieces on the board that you kind of have to navigate.
It almost feels like Dante's Inferno in some parts, because I feel like it's like Robert Blake's character could be the devil, and like the character of the blonde version of Arquette could definitely be like a fucking demon from hell, and like it could be temptation and all the thing. Like Pete has a pretty decent life. He got out of the John. He has a decent job, and you know he has a good girlfriend, but he still wants temptation, and he reaches for the apple.
He always wants more.
And the thing about this movie, I think, is that despite the fact that it is very confusing and disjointed and not very easy to follow, I think I think it got out of me all of the emotions or all of the tension and all of the the fear, paranoia. It got all of those things out of me that it was going for. Like
it's very druggy.
Yeah, through the whole thing. Like I don't think there was ever a point where I was bored watching this. Like it was fascinating movie.
And that's always the thing about his movies is he always like this movie could have fallen apart with a bad story and it would have been unwatchable. But he always has a really cool narrative structure, and you want to find out what's going to happen with the characters, even though it may not be a traditional story for a lot of people.
How do you feel about that time, like just watching this movie?
It was, oh man, like that the switch definitely like knocked me on my ass for a second, and I was just like, okay, like this is interesting. But then I kind of felt like it felt like it was like kind of going on too long, and I'm like, I don't feel like anything's connecting. And then you kind of start seeing the pieces fall into place,
yeah,
a little bit here, and seeing the connections, you know, with the characters from Fred and Pete. But I mean, I'm going to be honest. It was a confusing movie. I feel it was very. I don't want to say all his movies are straightforward because they're not, but I felt of the movies that we've seen, this one is the least straightforward. You know,
I agree. And I agree.
Even with the because this almost has like the same thing as Mulholland Drive, where there's that twist at the end. It kind of has that, but this is in the middle,
right in the middle.
You get a lot more of it, and it's a lot more jarring and a lot more confusing for me, at least.
Yeah.
How do you guys like the way it was filmed? And I took a lot of shots of these like VHS sunsets that he did. I thought those were really great. But then a lot of the scenes felt like a bad perfume commercial, like when these fucking Patricia Arquette in the dirt. And the headlights, right? Like we have
and
that,
it's like shiny. It's so shiny.
One crazy thing about that, though, like because I was disappointed by that, because we know how well he lights monochromatic scenes and he does the gaslighting, and I felt that it was too reflective. It didn't, or maybe the copy of the version I got,
mine looked great.
I didn't.
It looked really
great, but I feel like he's done that better. I feel like he's done that better, and I feel like I don't know. Does he feel like he has to put that in that movie? Some of the things, like, but that's also the time frame. Like the late 90s also had a lot of like art that was very like looks like a fucking Paco Rabanne commercial, which is not great on review, right?
But I thought it looked great.
You know, when they're made the love scenes and like it's just the perfectionist stuff, right?
In front of the headlights, right?
And there was just like a lot
I did notice, and like just thinking about it now too, the scene where Bill Pullman was, you know, making love to Renee the first time, and it was like it didn't feel like that was like, you know, it felt more clinical than anything, that it was kind of filmed from like a higher vantage point, so it looked clinical, it looked weird, but then every other thing was kind of like
watching
filmed kind of like an adult
was
movie.
It from this angle right here?
Yeah, it was like that. Which is funny too, because like the videotapes, it looks like a drone shot that they got. It's just going through the house. It's just him like this.
Yeah. It's so creepy too. It's like, ugh, it gets on.
I feel like he wanted to film more of this on VHS, but he probably couldn't get, you know, like he probably wanted to do the whole fucking thing in VHS, so he just has sections of it, but it probably would have not looked that great.
At the same time, I still think this is like composition wise, like David Lynch is just one of the best. Like even this shot that I've got behind our heads, like when she's on the phone and it's like the noir like lighting over her mouth, and there's a shot where he's in in the living room, and he walks around like a corner, and then he's backlit by like red shutters, and you see the half of the living room and that's lit up, and then his silhouette against like the red shutters into the bedroom, and it just looks so gorgeous. It's just like there's just some amazing just like images.
There's red drapes in the movie.
There's red drapes in the movie, yes. Every single movie of his has had red curtains. Every single one.
Didn't have a woman singing though.
No, didn't have a woman singing on stage.
The woman was the saxophone.
It's Bill Pullman.
My sweet
Bill
lover.
Pullman on stage.
My tenor saxophone.
Yeah, and no zigzag tiles either. But yeah, it's just like a really well crafted film, I think. Especially the when the barn's burning. Like I almost had that as the background as well. I love that long shot of the barn. Not the barn, the Robert Blake's
his little weird
cabin.
Fucking raised cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and I love the way
that's very fucking Vogue Fashion Week too, right? Just having a burning building. Like I could see models walking in front of that, right? As like as an art installation type piece, right?
Yeah.
You know, very
like
high art. Yeah, when he stole it. Yeah,
when he stole it. Yeah, I'm actually
Kanye,
gonna find
not
that.
good.
It was an homage.
Kanye, nope.
No, Kanye bad.
Did he even change the color of the hut at least, or the fire? Like you got to turn the fire blue, Kanye. You can't just show the red fire. You got to change the hue. I'll show him some opacity tricks. Look it up. Okay, so the sound design was great. I love that this soundtrack was a fucking. There was some fucking cool metal riffs in here.
Yeah,
like he doesn't usually have stuff like that. Usually he has like 50. He had a couple 50s re-recordings, covers, but like it was interesting that he went like he fucked with the nice hard riffs. That was really cool. I enjoyed that.
Should we mention to Dark that his favorite band is in this movie? Will he become a David Lynch fan after this?
Oh, he might.
Rammstein.
Yeah.
That's his favorite band.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's an awful
band.
That's
his favorite band.
Jesus.
Oh, here it is. I found it. It's for not Donda. Donda 2. Here we go.
On screen.
It's coming.
We're screen sharing. We're screen sharing.
There we go. This one.
That's a birdhouse.
It's a burning building.
I know, but what is it on though? Why is it so high? Like, what is it on a stilt? Like, it looks a model of a burning building. Yeah, but there's a lot of movies with burning buildings. JC, no, it's not.
No, but it's
because
the same thing. It's got the stairs as well.
No, it's a different type of building.
It's
a different setup. Background. It's a much higher. No, it was in the desert in the Lynch film. I'm going to say no. Kanye, they're being fucking unfair to you again, right? You see what they're doing. See what JC's doing to you? I find that because there's a ton of movies with burning buildings and stuff like that. Like I'm thinking of I'll send you some clips, but I don't think he owns burning buildings, and that doesn't look like a brown cabin on a wooden.
It looks the same to me.
What do you mean it looks the same to you?
It looks like the same iconography,
it's got
just from a different angle.
This is in the desert. This is a different facing building.
I think the theme is
the same.
I think the theme's the same, but it's not even the same look at all.
It's a raised building.
Perspective. No. Because this is a parallel axe, and that's a different fucking. That's a bird's nest. I don't know what Kanye was doing. That was a fucking bird's nest he lit on fire.
It was a building. It was a full-size building. Anyway,
no,
I think he's doing the same thing.
Or something without the I don't know, bro.
I think they're doing the same thing. I think it's
very just because there's a burn. Okay, so we can find all the films with burning buildings and we can go through.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that to me, it was the first thing I thought of when I saw the scene in Thing, and then I saw Marilyn Manson in the Thing, who was heavily involved in Donda 2 as well. And I just it's the pieces connected
what does Chat say?
To me. Chat isn't talking about it.
Pull it.
They're
not talking about it. They can't stop talking about it. They're like, oh my god, and they can't. They're gonna start typing anytime.
Oh my god! They keep
saying, oh my god. He's onto something.
He's onto something. Don't you understand? Like, if you start going, okay, that's a copy. then nobody can
I'm not
ever
saying it's a
iterate at
copy.
all. I think it's an iteration, but do you think he was inspired by that? He may have been.
Yeah, I think he was heavily inspired back, and I think
Googled it.
I think Marilyn Manson had something to do with it.
What does Goggle say?
And one Reddit thread came up, and it said, "I'm watching David Lynch's Lost Highway, and the cabin reminded me of Donda 2 cover and LP." And then
that's JC.
The body of the post says, "I'm walk WATC." It cuts off, and there's nothing else to the post.
I'm what?
Guacamole.
He was going to give us the answer.
He was murdered halfway through. Yeah.
All that proves is that one person had the same opinion as JC. That's all that means.
There's nothing else.
That's not evidentiary. JC,
I think the Marilyn Manson link
back
is important.
like the New World episode. You're gonna have to walk it back.
Walk it back.
Right? Remember that? We still get letters about that.
I never feel bad about shitting on Kanye. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm never gonna take anything back talking about that.
I still believe in you.
As always, the audio mix was great. The actors record. I don't think there was I think that Mulholland Drive, like, let me talk about Naomi Watts, is like elevating to me as the best, one of the great David Lynch actresses, right?
Yeah.
Because she was on another level compared to, I love Patricia Arquette. She did a wonderful job, but like Naomi Watts fucking was magnificent in her portrayal in that thing. And like, so like, I have a much greater respect for her career now. I think she's one of the best actresses maybe in the last 20 years, for sure.
You should watch Twin Peaks season 3. She's in it.
Oh my god. Okay.
You gotta watch
I have to watch all of it again. Listen, I have a lot of things to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm on to my final thoughts. This is another David Lynch banger. I'll let one of you guys talk first though, because I picked this one.
Oh, you don't want to buck the trend this time?
Yeah. No. I'm a traditionalist.
I can go first if you'd like, Tom.
All right.
Roman Polanski did not make this movie.
I'm a traditionalist.
I still enjoyed it. Now, did they say Lost Highway in this movie? There was a hotel named the Lost Highway Hotel. Does that count? You get a half point?
No.
You don't get anything for that.
They need to say it.
Did they ever say, I'm at the last... Oh boy, that's not
had
good.
a different hotel name. Yeah.
So how do I put this in the context of the other David Lynch films? I think that this had a lot of I felt like Mulholland Drive in this movie had some similar themes that were going on. They looked very different because you could see this was made as a film from all the way through, and of course Mulholland Drive was made as a TV show to start, and you could see a lot of that stuff. You know, it's a very, you know, you always expect him to have a fall off, and he really hasn't had a fall off so far.
No.
Like, as we watch each one of these movies again with fresh eyes, they're all different, even though they are multiple film noir films. But each time he approaches it in a different way. It's not just Raymond Chandler Reskins, who was the progenitor of film noir, right? And because you knew I was going to say progenitor today.
Progenitor.
Okay?
Progenitor
is the generator of the progeneration.
I don't think that's a real word.
Progeneration generation. Van de Graaff generator. Okay, does that make sense?
Sort of.
But the point is, like, another banger. I really loved it. I give it an 89. I don't know why I take a point off. Maybe because Naomi Watts. I wanted Patricia Arquette to be Naomi Watts. Even though Patricia Arquette was fire, and like I stand Sheila, and like Sheila was right, and like she's just like Sheila's the most beautiful woman in this
Justice
film.
for
I
Sheila.
love her sweater top and her mini skirt set. That was the most fire female costume in a David Lynch movie so far. Was her date night ensemble with the thigh high boots. 89. Your witness time. Your witness.
Permission to treat the witnesses hostile.
Permission granted.
Permission granted.
Oh man,
You're the host. You're the.
Oh shit! I'm the witness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Fuck. This movie was confusing, but then reading up on it afterwards, I kind of understood it a little bit more. I think what saved this movie for me is because if I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna rate this movie below Elephant Man. for me. But I think what saved this movie is it had a vibe to it that carried itself throughout the entire movie. And that vibe was dark and depressing. But the performances were great. There were a lot of creepy things in this movie that made it worth the watch. I think I think it was. I don't want to say it's not a heavy movie in terms of like substance. I think it's just heavy as far as like trying to understand a lot of it, because it's all over the place. And then even like the ending, this happens, and it's like, what the fuck is happening?
What? He just like disappears.
Yeah, and then like Robert
into
Blake's
the
on his
Lost Highway?
side for some reason. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if man, a lot of this movie is good. I'm gonna have to vibrate it instead of vibe coding. It's gonna be a vibrate. Vibrate. Oh, there you go. It's gonna be.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
A vibrate.
Vibrate. I'm gonna
Make sure
say.
you try a set of anal beads before you go all the way with the vibrator. I don't want it to get stuck in there because that can happen.
Bead by bead. You don't do the whole thing. That's crazy.
You have to relax.
Yeah.
The sphincter. You have like water-based lube too, because the oil stuff is going to get everywhere.
Right.
You're going to have Santorum all over your sheets.
You know, Rick Santorum?
No, Santorum is the shitty discharge mixed with semen.
Oh, what the fuck?
Leaks out of you. That's called Santorum.
81. That's it.
Look it up.
81.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm out.
Look it up.
I'm out.
It's in the Urban Dictionary. It's called Santorum.
JC, I see the floor to you.
Before I give my final thoughts, Nomi's asked, what wine pairing would you choose with this movie?
Ooh.
Gewürztraminer for me.
I don't drink wine, so it's gonna be a straight Jägermeister.
That's a Sauvignon Blanc.
It's a spicy dessert wine called the Gewürztraminer, and you get it when you're on your picnic. And after the second course, when you're having your fruit and your chocolate torte, you have a cool glass of Gewürztraminer.
What he said.
Yeah, what he said.
What he said.
Mm-hmm.
So I really liked this movie. I thought it was a good mystery. I feel like they kind of went in a gothic direction with this one. Josh O'Connor gives a really good performance. I was a big fan of him. I feel like Rian Johnson's writing has never been like stronger here, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I give
Rian Johnson.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought I was Ari Aster pilled, but you're Rian Johnson coded.
Wait, what?
What is wrong with you, dog?
I give Wake Up Dead Man an 80 out of 100.
I thought it was Bill Pullman for a second. I was on the wrong show. I'm like, where am I? Is this the same Epi? Oh my God, JC.
Really good mystery.
A backdoor Brian Johnson review, you motherfucker.
Got it in there.
So fucking crazy.
But for real though, I really enjoyed Lost Highway. I haven't seen a bad David Lynch film so far. But I think this might be my least favorite. I think I prefer Eraserhead and Elephant Man to this one. I think the reason is
Elephant Man is so different than all of these movies.
Yeah,
too. It's so different.
Yeah,
like I understand how Mulholland Drive in this one, and even Eraserhead goes, but Eraserhead actually belongs in the Elephant Man pile, and then Mulholland, this one, and the third one all fit in the film noir, right?
Like Blue Velvet, yeah. But I think of those three, I think this is my least favorite. But it's still like a great film. It's
a good movie.
It's really interesting from start to finish, and just great ideas and
Robert
just a lot
Loggia
of
was
feeling.
great as the gangster too.
Yeah.
Read the manual. Read the manual.
The Eddie, right? Mr. Eddie. Just a beautiful film. And I'd give it. I think I'd give it a 79 out of 100. Yeah,
they're all kind of in the same area, kind of.
Same area. No, well, I think Blue Velvet.
I haven't given anything lower than an 88. I think that's improper.
Like Blue Velvet, I gave a 98. I think that's probably going to be one of my favorite films ever. Mulholland Drive, I gave a 95. But yeah, 79.
I give Mulholland 100.
It's Mulholland Drive.
I love that movie.
But yeah, Lost Highway is another one. I would watch it again, but I'd probably give it a few years. But again, I'd watch Mulholland Drive again, like straight away. So that's kind of the difference that I'm coming at. But I'd definitely give this one a go again in a few years. Just David Lynch. You just keep hitting, and I'm excited for what you do next. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Right.
Hopefully he comes back.
A weird way to end
I hope he
the
comes back.
review.
I just want him back, guys. I just want him back.
Who?
David Lynch. I just want David Lynch back.
I've been David Lynch this whole time. You didn't think I wasn't David Lynch? I'm David Lynch. I pretended to die and I regenerated myself in a Santa Barbara bungalow.
Regenerator. Regenerator.
You're the
progenitor.
That's what it means.
You're the Pete.
Progenitor.
He's the Pete. Yeah, he's Pete.
You're the Pete.
Yeah.
You're the
Look
Pete.
At the hair.
To
No,
Fred.
but the clue was the hair. The hair is doing Lynch stuff.
He's David Lynch hair.
It's gray. It's like doing this weird sweep over here. It wants to be like a Superman, like breaking over. Like, look, it's like a wave. Look at it.
And literally, you are getting the David Lynch sort of quaff.
I'm David Lynch.
We got a couple of questions in the chat.
JC, can I do a chicken sound? How's that?
Good.
You guys want to go around and do your chickens?
I did my chicken again last night. I'm not doing it again.
I'll do it right now. Hold up, girl.
How was that? Can we? That's enough. That's enough. Wait.
There's a fox in the hen house. It's not enough because I have to warn the other ladies. We have to get out of here. The rooster's dead. The fox killed the rooster. We're gonna die. We don't get out of here. Now give me the chicken.
So,
Ooh,
I have a question. I have a question for you, Tom.
Yes.
So you were given a little bit more time because we pushed the date back for our next Brave the Cinema. Where we're watching One Battle After Another with
DJ Tom Cranks.
DJ Tom Hanks, the Unelectable Airwaves.
Autumn Shanks.
Are you going to be joining us for our One Battle After Another review?
When is it?
Friday.
Oh, this week? This Friday?
Yeah.
This Friday coming.
Probably not.
Same time as this podcast.
Probably not.
Okay.
You sure?
If I do, it'll be a surprise appearance.
That's fine.
It's on the drive. The movie's on the drive.
Be a surprise. We're all going to be surprised. I hope everything, knows what happens.
I've already announced it.
Matt said he loves the promo.
Mm-hmm.
He said something about he said some chick stole that T-shirt and he was upset about that. Oh, and that's what he said. He didn't say but that means he likes it.
You're going to be like
good.
5 minutes into the episode, and then all of a sudden you're going to hear glass breaking, and you're going to think it's Stone Cold, but it's actually me.
It's time.
Ooh, like the Kool-Aid Man popping through.
You made it.
Oh my God, that time goes to waste music.
So next Friday, a revive of JC did the tone for the voicemail. A revival of Brave the Cinema. We'll be talking about One Battle After Another, even though it's a little bit out of cinemas now. But that's
for the real ones.
And our next episode of Yapping About Movies, we have another guest. My good friend Jake Somboon. I've edited one of his films before. And I've worked with him before on set, on many different things. He's a talented guy.
Is he going to show something? Is he going to show some of his work? Tell him to prepare something if he wants to show it. We have a big audience. I'm just saying, if you want to pop off, this is where you do it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd love to ask him to do that. But the film. Would everyone like to know what film he's picked for next week?
Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
If I say
Garfield
no, we don't have to watch it.
If
I say no, we don't have to watch it.
That's
we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know.
Garfield 2: A Tale of Two Kitties is the guess.
That's your guess? Locked in?
Yes.
Time?
Final answer.
Jumanji.
The remake or the original?
The original.
Okay.
You're both so close. You're both so close. The film that we're watching next week is 2023's Celine Song banger of a film.
What? Are you done talking?
You said the name yet?
Past
Lives. You said Celine Song?
Celine Song.
Past Lives.
Past Lives.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's directed by a woman named Celine Song.
Oh, okay. I thought Celine Song was the movie.
What?
No, the movie is Past Lives.
We're so
the
dumb.
director is Celine Song.
We're very dumb.
Came out in 2023. Can't wait for you guys to watch it.
I love her mint blouse with the gold chain. It's a beautiful cut. and I love his shirt. That's a periwinkle slate, and it's a beautiful. He's buttoning it up to the top. He's very Tommy Hilfiger coded.
This
Is
one,
it-
this
is
movie
it in
means
English?
a bit to me. Some of it's in English, some of it's not.
We're in America. We're in
Making a
America.
face. You can't do that. We do
America
film.
here.
We watched a whole film in Farsi a couple months ago.
did?
Yeah, the Persian film.
Oh, I narrated that myself.
They don't speak.
I put it on mute and I did the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
this is gonna be
this
good.
available to stream at a normal
hope
place,
so.
or do I have to like?
Let me
not,
look, let me look, let me
I'll
look.
upload it. I'll
Right.
get it for you.
Now we have to ask. I
do have
think
to
like
ask.
it's getting worse. I have never been so insulted
is
as
on-
what happened to Elephant Man. That's fucking bum because that's a good movie too.
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max.
And I was
I have
pissed
that
off with
shit.
Mulholland
Perfect.
Drive.
Um,
The
some
copy
on
that they
Max.
had on 2 different streaming services. Streaming services are the worst. And let me tell you, Wake Up Dead Man, only 3 cinemas were playing it in Perth. Only 3, because Netflix decided
That's-
not to give it a wide release. Unbelievable.
Netflix is too much power, and they've just become the fucking same thing that was the problem before,
Yeah.
and that's hegemony. Tell them how hegemony damages choice,
Mhm.
JC.
And it
Because there's less
it
things.
does.
Because it's
Yes.
It just
less
does.
choices.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a monopoly.
Can we
It's a
redo Coming to
trust.
America with topping? That's it.
I'm a trust
good.
buster. Okay, I want to break them up. Break
so-
them up.
So
That-
if
Break
you
up
can,
that'd be a
Break
good
up
movie with Dark.
Facebook.
That'd be a good movie with Dark.
Break up X. Break up all the tech companies. Break them all into little
Yes.
fucking bits and let them fucking
Yes.
go to war with each other
Cosigned.
and make more things.
Cosigned.
Because then the consumer wins, and I'm the consumer.
Cosigned.
I don't work at fucking Google at the fucking HQ. I'm just somebody who has to buy their stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT has
Please.
ads now.
Fucking hell. Please go
Please.
see Wake Up Dead Man
Don't see
in
that
any
movie.
cinema you can find it.
Do not see Ryan
Please.
Johnson
Don't
projects.
see
He doesn't
it.
know how to make movies. Do not.
Ryan Johnson
makes
is a
some of the-
monster.
He doesn't
makes
know
When
how to
such
make
JC
movies.
good
finds out what
movies.
Ryan Johnson's been doing behind the scenes, he's
Wait.
gonna
Wait till
cry
he finds
and throw
out.
a fit.
Um,
It's worse than EAFC, and I had to quit that.
Please
So-
support cinemas and go see
Ryan
Wake
Johnson
Up
runs
Dead
around
Man.
and says "Free Israel Stein." That's not even a real thing, but he still says it. It's crazy.
Oh,
I'm
know
pretty
why
sure
he
his
says that.
producer. I'm pretty sure his producer's a Zionist, which I want him to. I want him
Yeah.
to break up with.
Thank
Yeah,
you for the
problematic.
one battle after another episode.
Ram Bergman.
God, that's going to be an amazing. Like, you guys want to watch the one battle after another review? I promise you, it's going to be a wild time.
I'm looking forward to it, and I can't
It's
wait to
gonna
watch
be
the
a
movie
wild
again.
time.
But yeah, thank you everyone for another
Rams got
episode
breaking
of-
news.
He's got breaking news. 3 grandmas. Yeah,
Chalupa Batman has breaking news.
Oh,
What's
no.
going on?
He broke it. It broke it.
3 Gammas purchased by Saudi Arabia.
I promise the
Can't
show's not
buy
going to
me,
change.
no. Mm-mm.
I promise the show's not going to change. It's going to be exactly the same.
No.
We're going to get notes from our Saudi Arabian overlords
Overlords.
on,
Our fingers.
on how to run the show.
Okay.
But well,
All right.
I'll see everyone next week.
And this means Hail Satan.
This means Hail
right?
Satan.
Is that
We
what
all
we
know,
all
yes.
agree?
Means Hail Satan.
Yes.
All right. I have to go do a ritual in my
Yes.
bungalow.
Have a good night,
shed.
everybody. Bye.
Have a great one. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, hit the. Oh, oh, oh.